Hello, it us. I think I pushed all the correct buttons and everything is working, and we're here for Apocalypse World. Yeah, jazz hands, the apocalypse.
It's
Hello.
more like apocalypse world.
Yes,
You guys say
the dashboard was already muted. It's very new and excellent. I love it.
Wow.
I didn't do that. I just remembered right now, and it was somehow already done. So that's pretty nice. How are you guys doing? Good. Does anybody do anything fantastic or not fantastic this week? Which means literally, did anybody do anything?
I've discovered that there is another group of people that stream D&D on Twitch, literally like in my neighborhood, like less than 5 miles from my house.
cool.
And I got to have a guest spot on their show on Tuesday, which is really amazing. And they're all super cool people. And they're all like physically near me, which was like crazy. So that was really cool.
That's awesome.
It was a really cool experience to meet other people. To play with them was a lot of fun. And it was a really different experience because they all play at a table, of the GM at a second table with multiple cameras all in a physical location.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, what?
Yeah, when
it was
people
very
do
different.
like old school broadcasting, but on Twitch, they're like, we have like actual cameras. And I'm like, in 2017? Okay.
I mean, I mean, they don't have any fancy cameras,
But you know what I mean.
still,
I'm like,
yeah.
They share physical space with one another.
I'm like, are you like rolling
physical
like
locations?
like tangible dice?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I was
Yo, I
rolling
have my
tangible
set.
dice.
I should unpack my octopus and bring it to the office.
You should do that.
Yes.
You should do that.
I got my stuff this week, and I'm
Yay.
slowly unpacking. I slept in my own bed last night, and it was great, even though I had to wake up early and haul ass back to the other side of the bay to this apartment, which has the shower.
Oh, no.
Your apartment doesn't have a shower. Oh no.
It has a shower.
That might be a
It
problem
just
at some
doesn't
point.
have a shower curtain or like a bath mat.
Oh yeah.
Like I could run water in there and then like clean it up immediately thereafter, and I don't.
That sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, don't bother.
So I also don't have any towels, but I have a lot of like paper packing material that I could in theory use, but I don't want to live that life.
Just set aside a fridge box full of packing peanuts and roll around in that to dry yourself off.
Seems legit.
It'll work great.
I need to keep that idea and use it for a game someday. Like they'll be like random NPC. What the actual fuck are you doing? Like I took a shower.
Just rolling around naked and packing peanuts. Like what?
Yeah. Side note, Britt, could you like center yourself?
Oh yeah, sorry. I've been leaning a lot.
It's fine.
No,
It's cool.
but she means like fine.
Emotionally.
Chakra.
Well, that's
yeah,
gonna
you know.
take a lot longer than we have time for this evening, I think.
It's a big project.
You're asking a lot here. I'm still looking for my soul, so
I've seen movies where that happens in less than 3 hours, and we've got 3 hours, so I'm gonna need you to
under construction.
fix your shit.
We can and will get your groove back. We have the technology.
Did I lose my groove? Oh my god. Oh my god. My groove's gone.
What a weird title for a movie.
I
Who
didn't
did
even
that?
tell me. This is really embarrassing, you guys, to do this to me on a live stream.
This is actually an intervention. Welcome, Twitch chat, to the groove intervention.
Well, guys, beware. Keep track of your groove lest you lose it like I have.
Yeah. And then somebody with resting side eye tells you have no groove. It's real rough.
Sorry.
I'm broken forever.
Are you casting aspersions my way, Naja?
I gotta add this to my to-do list.
I'm just like if you had 3 character traits, one of them would be like your burning wheel trait, resting side eye. I don't
mean,
know
it's
how
not
you feel
wrong.
about that, but
It doesn't matter how I feel about it because it's true,
we can vote on it later.
At the trait vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, did Andrew make an expression that wasn't side eye without intentionally making an expression? I don't know.
It's too real. Handle it.
Oh my God. Where is this going?
I'm
What
just
are we
like,
supposed to be doing right now? Can we do bone feel or something? What's happening?
yeah, let's play Apocalypse World. Fine. Fine. I just want to talk to my friends, but apparently I need to talk to you about the end of the fucking world. So let's fucking
Did Tara Beans, did you do anything interesting this week?
Yeah,
You
what's
and
up, Tara?
the group?
No.
Oh, okay. You don't have to do anything interesting. That's fine.
That is also fine.
I didn't do anything interesting.
I
This morning.
went to dinner with Britt, but it wasn't interesting.
It was
Apparently.
fun. It
Ostensibly.
was interesting. Well,
That was private, okay? That was a private event that the internet.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't realize I was the dusty side chick, but apparently I am, and I just like outed everything to the whole world about our dinners.
Actually, I didn't want to treat it like it was a big deal so that it would happen more often because it was like a casual thing that we just do now.
Okay.
It's a good strategy.
But yeah, it was really fun and it was very interesting.
Yes.
We ate so much food, you guys.
Oh my god, we ate so much food. But
It
it
was
was good.
amazing.
Okay.
So I guess I could do something interesting.
You know who doesn't eat food? People in the post-apocalypse. They are
Wow.
typically starving.
That's accurate.
Okay.
That's accurate.
Okay, we're gonna play this game. The things we need to do: lifestyle, highlighting, bone feel. Has anybody, as part of getting a new playbook, acquired any? We don't need to do bone feel, or do we?
No, we do. I kept bone feel.
Okay. Did anybody else have moves that need to happen? Do you have fortunes because you have a cult, or no?
Yeah, so since we changed my gang into a cult, I have fortune. So I have to roll fortune. instead.
Okay. So 4 things now at the beginning of the session. Anybody else? No? All right.
Okay. I am going to spend 1 of my barter to pay for my lifestyle. That is not English. Brilliant. Okay. Are we going to also do highlighting?
After we do lifestyle, how are the rest of you not dying?
I will spend 1 barter.
Okay.
I will also spend 1 barter.
Okay. And Oler, this is complicated.
So I still have the feral move,
Okay. So it's not complicated.
so I can just be feral. But I think right now, because you're pointing me that direction, someone is holding my leash, and it is Booty.
Ooh.
Booty is holding the leash. It's a big responsibility.
What?
You have to make sure you walk Oler every day.
I've always wanted a puppy. Is it like that?
Let's
No?
go with that for now.
Puppy
Let's go with that for now.
I
So
think
it's not like a puppy.
so. The person holding my leash is my keeper, basically. Like, you have to pay for my lifestyle, and I tell you how much it is, and it can be anywhere from 1 to 3 barter. But then anytime I generate barter, it also goes to you. And then you're also responsible for keeping my behavior in check. So I have a move that will come up. But
Oh, fuck.
for this first session, I don't want to make anyone suddenly have to spend all their barter on me. So I'm giving you plenty of advance notice that you have my leash, and next session, I'm going to lead an absurd 3 barter lifestyle. Just to it literally says in the rule book, a 1, 2, or an absurd 3 barter for your lifestyle. So yeah,
Wow.
just a heads up.
That is an absurd amount.
Wow.
It's like a puppy. It's fine.
So
It's just
basically
like a
what that
puppy, way
means
more expensive than you originally expected.
is
Way
that
more.
you need to figure out how to have
Get
Oler
a
make
lot of
money
barter.
for you. I mean, Oler gives you all the barter that they generate. You just have to.
So the description of how I live in the world is that I have the reflexes of a mongoose, but the planning of a 3-year-old. And so I fear this will be a difficult challenge, but I accept. I don't think I have a choice.
No one said this would be a sustainable arrangement, just that this is how it is.
Oh, fuck. All right, cool. I will start preparing. Do I pay for one now? Would you like me
For
to?
yourself.
You just need to pay for yourself.
Okay.
I'm being feral still, but once I become a famous musician,
Okay.
you're gonna need to start ponying up.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
All right, got that figured out.
No.
We did some like financial planning for the next session. I'm excited. Okay, next.
Some stats.
Highlighting.
You're gonna highlight stats.
Starting with Rill.
Yes. Booty.
Wait, are you still you? I can't remember who's dead.
I'm still real.
Rill is the only one that didn't
Yeah.
die.
Okay.
Or
They didn't die
advance.
last time. She died way
Rill,
back.
Rill is way
Still
ahead of
the-
the game.
Okay. Highlight your cool for me.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a good one.
coolness.
I'm gonna do you a favor and highlight your sharp.
Cool. Thanks.
Cool and sharp.
Thanks.
Because you're in a
Cool
shitty
and
situation
sharp.
and you need to navigate that bullshit.
Yeah.
Oler.
Ramaguchi. My move where I play awesome music and crack open the world is rolled with weird. I just want to let you know that.
Well, I was
Find it
thinking
so
about
you-
giving it to with weird, but now I don't know. Definitely weird.
Thank you.
I have the thing that jumped into my head, and I'm trying to think if there's anything sensible that I want to do.
Oh, why would
There's-
you do the sensible thing? That doesn't sound fun.
Highlight your hot.
Yep.
I'm about that. Grandma Gucci.
Oler.
Do you have any cool new driver moves that use stats?
Let's see. Driver move. Yes, they both use cool. Let's see. Actually, I don't have to roll that one. Actually, no. Neither one of those do I roll.
Yeah, they
so
don't
no,
actually roll
I don't. Neither one of them roll stats at all.
Then you should highlight your sharp.
Sharp is good. Sharp is good. I like sharp. Let's take it.
All right. Booty.
Wait, I need a second.
Oh, me. I have to do a job. Sharp and
Yeah.
hard.
Hard. All right. Got it.
And now Booty.
It is still real in the lead.
Weird. Yeah, weird.
Done.
I think hot. It's always so good, and we haven't done it in a while.
Okay.
You take it very literally, and I enjoy that quite a bit.
I really do. I don't know how to do the things.
All right, we got our highlights.
Let me roll some bone feel.
Let's hit up bone feel.
Oh yeah. One
Oh
whole
God,
plus
where's-
one.
I hate having only one screen. next week this will be a problem.
I gain 1 hold plus 1, and at any time, either me or the MC can spend that hold to have me already be there with the proper tools and knowledge, or with or without any clear explanation as to why or how. And with the plus 1, I also get to take 1 forward now. So awesome.
Right.
Also, my cat has rearranged all of my screens, and I don't know what's going on.
You deal with that. Fortunes, is that what that roll is?
Yeah, I got a 9, so I get all my surpluses, which are the barter, and then growth and violence happen during surplus, and then one of my wants will happen, and it's your choice. So either desertion or savagery.
I will let that percolate.
No rush.
Yeah. What I mean, your cult needs to achieve its final form. So we'll see. We'll see how they're looking.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got our bone field, we got our fortunes, we've done our highlights, and we've done our lifestyle. Let us now commence with the apocalypsing.
All right, one apocalypse.
I think I want to start with Rill. Rill, who you're in the city with the queen. You can't see. You seem to be in some like close, small space, and the queen was pulling you along and telling you have to hurry. They've done something, and you need to get out.
Okay. So are we still running, or are we out yet?
You're still running.
Okay. I think I remember this part. I was just confused and being like, "What in the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, let's figure out what the fuck is going
on. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just try reading a situation.
That is the thing.
Is that the right one? Probably.
Yes. Ask me one question from the list.
All right. Let me get the list. Find it. Sorry.
No, it's okay. There's a handout in Roll20 that has it.
Oh, is it in there? Okay.
I think basic moves is what it's called.
Okay. Look in here. Get out of here. Aha!
Aha ha ha.
Read a stitch. Okay, I just need to zoom a little bit. Zoom. Aha! Okay. Where's my best escape route? Waiting way past. Which enemy is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my enemy's true position? Who's in control here? What should I be on the lookout for?
Being ripped from reality.
Okay. I'll
be
on the lookout for that.
Just caution. Just picture a little yellow triangular sign. Your connection to reality may or may not be tenuous in this location.
Error 404, reality not found.
Okay, well, in that case, I guess I'm just gonna go with the queen and just try and I'm looking around, I guess, trying to figure out whether I'm in reality or not. I mean, is there anything around indicating
it's very dark? You can't actually see. The only reason you know that the space feels very small is that like your voice isn't really carrying as far. It's kind of like humid in there, and she's pulling you along. Maybe a tunnel, could be a tunnel. And she says, she has like her like paper thin wrinkly skin on her hand, and it's like holding yours, and she's tugging you along with surprising strength. And she says, we can't let them see us. We have to get out without being outside. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. When are we gonna be somewhere safe?
hopefully outside of the city it's safe.
Now,
But
how long is that going to take?
and there's like a long pause, and she's like, "We'll be there soon."
Uh, okay. I'm like afraid at this point. I wish that I had kept any matches to like give me some form of light in them if I use them all.
I mean, you are a skinner that specializes in arson.
Yeah.
Is it just assumed that skinners have the tools of their trade unless it's been taken away? It seems
Maybe not.
reasonable to me.
Yeah,
So
like the
reasonable to me.
basics of it.
Yeah, like you don't carry around like canisters of gasoline or whatever, but you have a match.
Or like
Okay.
paint or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would light my match then, at least like try to light one and look and see what in the fuck is going on all like anywhere around me, or like see what the walls are or something. Like I'd keep walking with her, but I'm kind of like taking my match out and lighting it. So I don't know how far that's going to like let me see or what it's going to let me see, but
You see, you're in a pipe. You're in like a sewer pipe.
okay.
And it's not obviously not still functioning. It's dried up. But the audience would recognize that that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the queen is dragging you along. And as you're moving through this space, she seems to be going to a ladder at the end of it. You hear muffled through however many layers of concrete and like dirt. You hear this like horrible grinding noise, like much louder than you've ever heard it before. And like the queen shudders and she says, it's ripping the world. And you've recalled the vision you saw of the bird creature climbing out of the screen and then grabbing the world at the end of the screen and ripping it back away. Or, the world. As if the world were like wrapping paper and the screen was a window cut into that wrapping paper.
Okay.
But yeah, you hear this terrible grinding noise and then it goes away for a bit.
Well, I guess that's enough to convince me to keep walking with the queen. So yeah, I guess I would just kind of keep walking with her until we get to wherever we need to go outside the city, because I feel like I can't get any more answers out of her right now, and I'm definitely not gonna like hang out in that pipe and wait to see what happens.
Yeah, so you get to the ladder, and she says, "This is as close as we can get to the wall underground. But by this route, I'll go up first, and I'll let you know if it's safe." And she cups your cheek, and she says, "No matter what happens, I want you to be safe." And she's got like all of these like emotions in her eyes as she looks at you. Then like slowly takes her hand away from your face and turns to the ladder and starts climbing it. And like her big poofy like dilapidated ballroom gown is like dragging against the rungs as she climbs up.
All right. I forgot she was in love with me.
Yeah, your crazy new girlfriend.
So Dallas. And she crawls up to the top of the ladder and pushes up on the manhole, and like light streams down into the space, diffused through her layers and layers of tulle. That's how you say that word. Whatever.
Tulle.
Tool. I say tool.
But yeah, tulle is fine.
And she pokes her head up and you hear her like gasp. She says, Oh, this is not what I expected." And she climbs out of the hole, and just doesn't say anything to you. So there's a ladder, there's a hole, and there's
I'm going up.
All right. So yeah, when
I'm gonna die.
when you emerge from the manhole cover, I need you to roll plus sharp for me, please.
Shit. Fuck.
Partial? No, that's not it. That's it.
Oh, fuck.
That's interesting. Yeah, you see, the world is. It's not. The city is not the way you left it. Number one. Number two, what you see is, how do I describe this? Everything is pristine. In fact, everything is colorless. Like the streets are white. Like all of there's no garbage anywhere. There's some people standing, um, and they're like just kind of standing still in various locations. The sky is white. All of the buildings are white. It looks like it hasn't been painted yet with color. And the only things that do have color that you can see are these people that are just standing still in various positions. And the queen is kind of looking around, and she's like, "This is. You see it too, right?"
All the white and the people that aren't moving. You
She
mean?
nods.
Yeah.
And like in the distance, you can see like part of the sky, and it's its usual like smoky, smoggy self. And then with a terrible grinding noise, a strip of it is ripped away, revealing just blank space.
What was that? I would ask the queen.
She just shakes her head and she says, "It's beautiful here now. It was not before." And she had,
Okay.
I don't know that I want to leave. This seems safer to me than what it was before. Do you agree?
I mean, there are things ripping the sky out of the sky, so I don't know that I would say safer. Maybe.
She shakes her head and she says, what if all that was before was fake, and this is it. Maybe this is what it was like before whatever happened.
I don't know. This seems like it's bad.
And she would grab your hands and she would say, "You and I can stay here together forever. There's no danger here."
And as I do that, I'm just slowly walking backwards. And I just get like very far away.
She kind of takes a step forward and reaches out to you and she says, "Real, you want to stay with me, right? Just imagine, this is idyllic. There's no one trying to hurt us here. We could be together."
It's an idea. It's an idea. Do we know if there's a way to leave this place in case we ever want to go somewhere else that is not here? Not that we do, but if we did, do we know how to do that yet or not? Right now, I'm into the idea of staying here. I'm just saying, if down the road we together feel like leaving, where would that exit be, do you think?
She shrugs and she says, "Well, I guess I don't know if it's outside the city. It's still bad. We could go look."
We should go check on that. We should go check on that right now. Right now, just to make sure.
Okay, I'll go with you. You'll stay with me, right?
Yep, we're gonna go all the way over there together. Let's go do that.
Okay. And she walks towards you and like hooks her arm in your elbow. And I think as you move forward, you notice like the people that are stuck still. Like they're always oriented in the same position no matter how you move around them. They're like
Okay.
oddly rotating two-dimensional. Something about that is fucked up. They're like 2D sprites in a 3D world, and no matter
Okay.
you can walk around them, and they're always oriented the same way relative to you.
Okay.
That's pretty weird.
It's very weird. Are they like following us? They can't like move, right? They can just rotate.
Yeah, like there's no like visible rotation. They just always.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how they look always.
Mm.
I don't know how to
Very-
explain it. I hope I'm helping.
It's very creepy. Can I open my brain?
Yes, you can. What would you like to ask the Maelstrom?
Let me see. One moment, please. Oh, 6 success.
Oh, great.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is like an open-ended question thing, right? Okay. All right. I was thinking there was a list. I would like to ask, where am I?
Where are you? You see you see the world. You see the subdivision,
Mm-hmm.
and then it rotates, and it's a two-dimensional image, and you see like a very thin slice. And then you see yourself pulled from that slice of setting into this interstitial place, and there's a third place behind, and you can't quite see what's there, but you're in this intermediary perception. You're in the middle, as they say.
Got it. All right. Do I ask, is that one? I only get one question, or do I get
Yeah,
more?
you just get a better answer with better
Okay.
rolls and less pain.
All right. Well, then I just want to keep going toward the way to get out.
Okay. Yeah, the queen follows you, and she's like constantly talking about how beautiful this pristine world is and how safe and quiet it is here, and like occasionally punctuated by like more terrible grinding ripping of the world. As the two of you meander down the street to the exit to the city. So we're gonna pause on that, and we cut over to Bullseye's body laying in the field, and zoom out to see the rest of the cult in various forms of I am bleeding out into the soil across this field as I believe
Yeah.
Oler was fiddling with their new toy.
I was just finishing the construction of my instrument.
Mm-hmm. And Granny Gucci and Booty were having like some lovers tiff, and then like a bunch of people killed themselves in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like kind of fighting, and it's like, and behind you, just everyone just slits their own throats. It's new NBD, what
NBD.
else?
As you do.
Would we even take notice at this point,
I mean, who even? I don't.
So yeah, and we are just in the wake of this like mass suicide. What are you guys? What are your reactions? Like, who among you knew this was going to happen, etc., etc.
I think Oler probably is not too surprised by it. This seems appropriate, given everything we have seen so far of Oler's weird gang situation. I think they like glance up from their work. They're like laying out these feathers on this like chicken wire and actual electrical wire like bed, other than like laying them all out. And they like glance up and see these people all just like drop simultaneously, and then they just like go back to laying out the feathers, and they're putting in the last 3 or whatever. They get it all like set in place and do a little like reorienting of them.
I think I'm pretty like fucked up by what I'm seeing. I think even though I'm like a brainer now, I still have this idea that I'm still the healer, I'm still the angel, I'm still a medic, but I don't have the tools to help anymore. And all my helping is really just like manipulation. And so I think I'm like watching this and kind of like horrified and disgusted and just like totally frozen and not sure what to do because Granny Gucci just took off.
Yeah, like I was leaving and I don't want to deal with this. Like, and if I see that in like the rearview mirror and I'm just like, made the right decision. I'm getting out of here. That's not my scene. Nope. Good night, everybody. So yeah, I need to get out of here, and maybe I wind up meeting up with Rill as she makes her way out of the city. But yeah, there's definitely a big moment of noping the fuck out.
So yeah, we have this like silent scene of like these dead bodies, and then we hear like some quasi horrible grinding music coming from Oler as they finish up their instrument, and then there's just a screech of tires as Granny Gucci nopes the fuck out. Booty, what are you gonna do?
I don't fucking know. That's a good question. Let's see, do I have any cool moves that could be cool right now?
I mean, if not, Oler will chime in if you're just sitting there like stupefied.
Yeah, I think help me out because at the moment I'm just like totally fucking stupefied by what I'm seeing.
And yeah, Oler like is like, there, all done, and then like looks up at you, and then over at the like, pile of corpses basically, and just says like, oh, don't worry about them.
What the fuck? How am I not supposed to worry about them? What the fuck is what the fuck?
Most of them were already dead, Pooty.
What do you mean they were already dead? What does that even mean? Why is there blood everywhere?
It's just they're turning into something different now.
Dude, I trusted you. I don't even know what's going on anymore. What do you mean they were already dead? What do you mean they've gone to somewhere better? Someone just walk me through this. Just help me out. That's all I need. That's all I need. Then I can go back.
And they like reach over. So their instrument is like, it's like this roll of feathers that are arrayed on this mat of like chicken wire and electrical wiring that all leads back to this box, which is like an amp with a bunch of extra weird, like more science fiction-y looking tech strapped to it. And like weird antenna that point out in strange directions and stuff. And they like reach over and like change some knobs, and there's like feedback noises and like things kind of resolving into actual like tones. And then like beats and stuff start emerging as they like change these dials. There's like rhythmic like ticking sounds and stuff. And then Oler like pauses for a moment. It's like, maybe it would be easier if I just showed you. And then they sweep their hand over top of the feathers without ever touching any of them. But it's just like playing a theremin where there's this like field that you can like interact with, and this range from like nice like musical like electronical music type sounds to full on like noise rock screeching distortion feedback sounds happens. And then I'm gonna just crack open the fucking world.
Oh god.
As you do. So tell me about a partial success.
Okay. So when I perform, I can, if I try, crack open the world. On a 7 to 9, I choose one, but I suffer 1 harm AP loud. So I think that is the harm is expressed as Oler like, I like play a bunch of music, I like make all these crazy sounds happen, and the effects, which I will choose in a moment, manifest, and then Oler like screams and starts like writhing on the ground as if like having like a fit or a seizure. But it's like a one where they're still like screaming, and they're screaming in the like horrible Wolf of the Maelstrom like grinding noises are emitting from them. And Naja,
Andrew.
I would like to choose the following option, which is that I will make the noise that the dinosaurs heard when they looked up and saw the fireball. All of the NPCs who hear it now form a cult, and I ask you what they do. That's my move.
Well,
and there are like tons of options, and they're all really bizarre.
yeah, I
Also,
will admit that is not what I was expecting you to say.
When I play my instrument, it drips blood. So like as Oler is playing this, there's this like pool of blood that forms under them, like emerging from the feathers. And the ancient death satellites that still orbit the Earth stir in their sleep when I play my music.
Yes. So, your cult, all the NPCs that hear it do a thing, and what they do is they begin to mimic your motions as they lay in the fields with their throats slit. They begin to writhe, and they begin to echo the sound that you're making. And so, like, Booty, you're looking at Oler do this, and then over your shoulder, you hear other voices begin to make that noise, and you turn and you see them all writhing in unison in the dirt.
Awesome. Oh my god. I still have no idea what is going on. I kind of want to open my brain. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
See what happens.
I mean, that's fine. Just about the situation generally.
Yeah, like what am I supposed to do here?
What in the actual fuck?
Yeah, like
But actually, what the fuck?
but what the fuck?
They should just change open your brain to but actually what the fuck as a move name. Vincent Baker. I got ideas.
Maybe when you make your own game, Naja.
That will be the equivalent move in my Powered by the Apocalypse game. What the actual fuck? Anyway, an 8. I think you see a cardboard cutout of a person, or several, like a crowd of like stand up, like, you know what I mean, like cardboard cutouts of people. And you see Middleman walk up to one of them and bite through the cardboard, and then she just like rips it in half. So make of that what you will.
Yeah, and so Oler like recovers from their fit of like, you know, spasming on the ground, and like rolls back over to so they're like seated again and facing you. And they just say, I'm going to take this to the city, and they like put their hand on this box, and I'm going to start destroying it, just like Ro was going to. I want to be an artist like her.
Oh.
And that's what artists do. They destroy the city.
They destroy the world, yeah.
What to make?
What do you mean?
Well,
I want to be an
What will
artist.
you-
I'm going to destroy the city.
yes, but part of what matters with artistry is what is left after. What
Do you even
are
know what
you-
an artist is?
No, I don't. I'm a medic, not a medic, something else. Listen. As someone who cares about art, not that I know what it is, I just think we should think this through, because good art, not that I know what that is, seems like it should have a purpose. What is the purpose of your art? The destruction is a symptom, not the art.
But I have to destroy it all because that's where the birds came from.
The birds.
I can't fix them all like I fixed you.
Me. What? No. We won't talk about me ever.
And Oler like puts a hand on the dirt to stand up, and it of course is now like covered in blood, like bloody mud. And they walk over towards you.
What are you doing? Maybe I should act under fire. What are you doing?
No, and Oler's not like gonna hurt you or anything, but they're just like,
I don't know that.
you used to be one of them and I fixed you. I don't know if that broke something inside you though. Maybe you don't remember.
I don't remember. Plus, I think I'm still pretty fucked up, so I don't really know what fixing means. But you didn't answer my original question, which is, what is the purpose of your art?
And yeah, they like reach out this bloody finger towards your face and like dab a streak of bloody dirt across your mouth like this. And they just say, this used to come out of you. You used to make horrible sounds like the ones that I'm making now. And I want to stop all of those things. You, I fixed. The others, I'm going to tear apart.
But why? What did the birds do?
They tried to kill me. They tried to hurt Granny.
Those are bad things. Okay, I can get behind this. This seems like a thing that I could possibly get behind. Can I come with you to the city?
And I'm like, of course.
Okay. Can you like get stuff for me from the city?
I can get anything you want. And I'm like rolling up my thing of feathers. All I need you for is an audience. You just have to be there.
I'm the audience? So wait, if you perform for the audience, are you performing for me? Isn't that like a cycle?
An artist needs an audience. Booty, don't you know anything? And they
I
like
don't
pull
know
this amp onto their back as a backpack, and it's got like this roll of feathers up at the top, and they like shrug it onto their shoulders, and they're just like, come on, let's go. And they walk off towards the city.
And from behind you, you hear like this chorus of like discordant whistling noises. And like all of these like people that had just died are standing up now. And they all have this like gaping hole in their throats, and they're all emitting this whistling noise at various pitches.
Oh, through their cut open windpipes.
Are they
How
things,
else do you talk when you?
I mean, yeah, it's horrifying.
Are they things I can read? Are they still readable? Like if I
The
wanted to
situation
read them.
is readable, but if you want to read a person, you have to pick somebody.
You could read me.
You could.
I feel like you've been pretty straightforward with everything, so I don't really know what questions I could ask you.
Why are you like this? That's a open your brain to the maelstrom question.
Yeah.
Also,
And
I feel like my off the leash move would trigger here. So whenever I'm about to do something that I don't always do, and I don't always go to the city with the intent of destroying it using powerful psychic music.
Do you not?
I turn to the person who holds my leash and I ask them, do I think you'd be cool with this?
I don't know. I don't know.
And mind that the question isn't are you cool with this, but does Oler think you would be?
based on your behavior and stuff.
But based on everything that you've said up to this point, I think that they would have a pretty good idea that maybe you're not cool with this.
Yeah, like, I feel like I'm just really fucking, like, disturbed by this nature of destruction without any, like, follow-up.
A clear purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then I have to. Okay. So if you don't think they would be cool with it, you can do it anyways if you want, but first roll hot. So I'm gonna roll my hot.
Oh, I also think I'm missing. Wow, I'm also missing a harm roll from you.
Oh,
When
for
you-
my against
yeah.
myself.
When you took that 1 harm AP loud.
Do you still want me to roll it, or shall we just play on and then do it next time?
I think it's fine, but just as a note that's something
Yeah,
that we have
I
to
should be
mind.
rolling it. Okay.
So that is very unhot.
So on a miss, they don't hold your leash anymore. Choose someone else to hold it. So it's just like, I'm like, yeah, no, you don't hold the leash. You're just part of the audience now, I think is the way
Yeah.
that transition works. That was short-lived.
Actually,
Oh,
don't even
done.
know how to art, so I need a new patron. Thanks.
So Rill holds my leash now.
Hashtag wrecked. And on that note, as happens so often in this campaign, everybody's headed back to the city. And we are going to take a break. And every time we go to the city, some fucked up shit happens. So be excited for when we come back. Thanks for stopping by. It's only going to get more bizarre as Apocalypse World Countdown continues.